that is where the fear sort of dissolves. I think the scariest part is not knowing how to get there. And once you figure out truly how to get there, whether that changes or that evolves or that might not look like what it did when you first started, but when you have a clear roadmap to get there, that's when things start to feel less scary. The best thing is that I didn't feel scared on February 28th. You know, I felt so sure. I still feel so sure on my last project, while also needing to heal and work on myself and work through these things. But that was for everybody. I wanted it to be. And home is for me, you know? And I needed that moment. And it's gonna be a stamp and a moment in time to reflect that. And I think that everyone should be allowed that space. So I hope when, you know, the young people that you speak of are going through those scary times, that they remember ultimately it has to start with them.
Mm-hmm.
The collaboration has always been your journey.
Yes.
And not just kind of just collaborating, but you kind of made a concerted effort to collaborate with other Black artists.
Absolutely.
Can you talk about the ways in which, in the music, but also visually, you're thinking about collaboration and why it's important?
For this project, and the film specifically, I just am so excited about this sort of renaissance of Texas, young Black people just creating surreal work, experimental work. I think like when people would think of Texas, and the ways that you could tell stories, and I think that's so visible, his influence on the film. And there's just been like such incredible people making such incredible things out of Houston. Robert Pruitt, whose work I also feature in the film, Autumn Night, who is phenomenal and also did the piece in the film. Yes, Directions to Prairie View. And to be able to tell a story, you know, like that, and to be able to connect all of the dots, that was just so exciting for me. But I think Jacoby Satterwhite, who's obviously not from Houston, but it's just fucking poppin'. Being able to sit with him and give him the elements, you know, which were very clear in the filmmaking, and for him to be able to interpret that. I get so much joy from that moment, just the interpretations of, you know, my ideas and my thoughts and how they can build and expand and grow and evolve from just, you know, my mind. But that was just one of the most exciting things for me, was to be able to connect with how we are experiencing these things. And then in other realms, being able to collaborate with voices and faces and energies that I love. Solar, I've been following for so long. And I tell her all the time, transform me into that bitch immediately. So why would I be the face of the video where I'm trying to be that bitch? Just go to the source, you know? And, you know, Cassie, who's here, that really make me feel confidence and spiritual evolution, and inviting them into the experience has just been so rewarding. There are things that I can't do, that I know I can't do. That's not my strength. That's not what I'm good at. And why not, you know, extend that to the originators of that and have them be a part of this? It's just been so phenomenal. Like, the collaboration is just,
Even in the, kind of in the music, what's
a huge part of my process. I would say that like, it's 80% editing. And for some reason, I just have the discipline for it. And it's an exercise. Like, it feels really good to me to be able to have all of these wide, vast moments of expression, and then hone in to the few elements that really relate and extend on what it is I'm trying to speak to. And so, you know, the best for me is to invite people into the space and say, do you know, not give them too many directions. And it could be 6 hours before I hear the one ad-lib or the one thing where I'm like, that really kind of employ that to be built. But I think it is, now speaking my truth, it is rather difficult, you know, as a producer to sometimes be reduced to just the songwriter or just the artist when you spent 18 hours